My name is Christine Tabar, and I've had to be brave my entire life.
Christine was born with biliary atresia. That's a progressive disease where it kills off the bile ducts in your liver over time and you develop cirrhosis. She had surgery as an infant. It allowed her to live till she was an adolescent.
She developed a complication of liver disease called hepatopulmonary syndrome. The syndrome causes shortness of breath because the oxygen can't diffuse into the blood very well.
Her body was in desperate need for oxygen as a result of her liver failure. At that point in time, there was no cure for her except to give her a new liver and do a liver transplant.
When I found out I needed a liver transplant, I was extremely scared. I didn't know if I would make it to my 15th birthday. My mom's always been sick, so I tried to stay stronger because I didn't want my mom to see how upset I was about it.
I think I was more scared than her. She never showed it. She continues to go on. I'm very proud of her. She looks at it like, oh well, this is just life. You deal with what you got, you go on with what you got, you do what you have to do.
She's been dealing with this disease her entire life. She's back and forth to doctors, blood tests, ever since she could remember.
When we got called that night to do her transplant, knowing that she had already had previous surgery, had a complex reconstruction. It was going to be a little bit more complicated than our normal case. The operation took pretty close to 11 hours. Fortunately, it was successful.
It's definitely a life-changing experience because it makes you look at life a different way. It makes you appreciate everything you have.
Now it's 9 years later and she's done so many wonderful things. She has always been willing to come and see our pediatric patients on the floor. She says to me, Mom, make me a Halloween costume. She went down to the hospital, visit the kids because they're sick. She does stuff because she feels this is the right thing to do.
She has been able to spin this to a positive and reach out and help others where she may want to forget about her experiences, but she's still coming back and seeing these kids and knowing how it affects them because she's experienced it personally, so she's the best one to do it.
A lot of people tell me that I'm very brave and I have a lot of courage, but I look at people who are in worse situations I am, and it really makes me think that I'm not the one with the courage or the bravery.
Christine is my hero. Ever since her transplant, she has done everything she can to try to encourage other people to donate organs.
Great in terms of being able to counsel other kids going through chronic illness and transplant in particular.
The Children's Hospital showed me that anybody can make it through anything as long as they have the right support system. And I was just lucky to get that support and be at the clinic because they're the reason that I'm alive.